All right. Welcome back to An Elmwood Trail. In the last video, we solved the piano puzzle, and then it was Zoe's diary. So we uncovered another page of her diary. It was the page 10 right here. We solved that piano puzzle, which gave us the word, I think I remember it being caged, and that's what opened up this new page in the diary. But then immediately after that, we started getting into like Adam life issues. Adam's issues with his family, his wife Amanda. Like there's a huge possibility that the wife is cheating on him. Possibly, maybe, I don't know. We were talking to Tim. Tim was maybe not trying to take our side of it, but then we were like, yo, Tim, I need you to take my side on this. Like, this is getting ridiculous. So with that being said, we started investigating Amanda, and Amanda said she was going to like not rustic slices, but she was going to go meet a friend. She's going to go to the restaurant. The restaurant was called Rustic Slices. It's like a pizza place, right? She's going to meet up a friend out there. But the thing is that we think that she's not going there. We think she's going somewhere else. Where else is she going? Who else is she seeing? We don't really know. But apparently, it's time to take a break from trying to find Zoe and try to figure out what's going on with Amanda, and maybe try to fix our family. Like try to not lose our family. But I don't know. We'll see. So without further ado, let's go ahead and let's look at our notifications here. We have to find a way to contact Maggie using the website given by Tim. And we know that the website was Rustic Slices. We looked at it at the end of last video. We opened it up, so we still have it here in the recently visited. So let's go ahead and check on that. Now, we read here that a way to talk to the chef, which is we know now is Maggie, we need to play this challenge. And we didn't do it in the last video, so I told you guys we'd do it in this video. So let's go ahead and play this rustic slice pizza challenge so we can talk to Maggie and figure out what's going on with Amanda and why is she lying to us. Oh shit. It's kind of like Flappy Bird, but it's Flappy Pizza. How many? Oh, we just got to collect all the sauces. Okay. Oh, I'm so good at this. Oh, we got our sauce. We got our cheese. I'm going to first try this. It's going to be easy. Oh, black olives. I like it. I do like black olives on pizza. I mean, they've got to be able to put, like, pepperonis on there somewhere, right? What was that? Green peppers? Okay. Black olives and green peppers. I mean, I can do green peppers, but I don't typically do green peppers on pizza. But I can. Like, I have no problem with it. What is that? Is that the pepperoni? Okay. So we got the pepperoni there, I think. So it's pepperoni, green peppers, and black olives. If it was me, I would have went, like, if I had to choose, like, the 3 ingredients, I probably would have went, like, black olives, pepperoni, and mushroom. That's pretty nice. Although black olive and pineapple actually is pretty good. That's real nice. Do I just have to keep going? Like, is there an end? Or do I collect the ingredients and then hit the knife? That way I can end and talk to Maggie. I really don't know, but I feel like I should just keep going. Like, is there an oven? Oh, well, we're about to find out. 44, challenge complete. Enjoy. Oh, so once we got the ingredients, then you can just end it. And you completed it. So, challenge complete. Enjoy 20% off. Chef Maggie will contact you soon. Go ahead and cancel that. Looks like Chef Maggie may be contacting us soon, I think. Ray's reached out to us. I'm Ray Benson here at Riverstone Campsite. Ooh. Wait. I think that's something that we need to... I remember Riverstone Campsite in Zoe's emails. That's Riverstone Daily. That's not it. There's Riverstone Campsite. Let me see here. Did we call the Riverstone Campsite? And was that part of our thing? Like, you know, the Vault 8 thing? That's Riverstone Park. I don't think that's not the campsite. Riverstone campsite. So I believe we called that phone number, and that phone number was also part of the people that did the Vault 8. So I think Ray, who's reaching out to us from Riverstone campsite, might be the next part to Vault 8, potentially. So let's go ahead and talk to Ray. I'm Ray Benson, here at Riverstone campsite. We're offering an exclusive 3-day camping experience in the forest. Oh, I bet Zoe went on that same 3-day camping experience. A chance to unwind in the calmness of nature. Interested in taking a break from your busy schedule? Hi, I'm Adam Lane. It sounds tempting, but I'll have to pass. Oh, hello, Adam. Let's not decide too quickly. I mean, how are you doing today? Really? I'm doing good. Thanks for asking. I'm a bit pressed at the moment. Look, Adam's pressed. Let's not lie about it. Adam's got a lot of shit going on right now. We're a bit pressed at the moment. Ray, all the more reason to recharge. It's the perfect escape from all that hustle. Imagine it. Peaceful woods, fresh air. So, Adam, I would like to ask you a question. Are you a go solo type of a person, or with some company? I suppose it depends on the company, you know. If it's Amanda, more of a go solo type apparently. But if it's like, Scarlett Johansson, I mean, I'll take the company. Now, I'm alone. Actually, I'm married. We have a son. So should I mention? I don't. Well, see, this is the thing. Like, this is a campsite. This is this is Ray from potentially Vault 8, Riverstone campsite. I don't want to tell Ray that I'm married with a son. They might put them in danger. I'm just gonna say I'm alone. I don't want to put the family in danger. Well, that's unfortunate, Adam. But guess what? Riverstone Campsite is a fantastic place to socialize and make new friends. Whether it's men, women, it's your choice. You can book a group camp and enjoy the experiences with others. So, shall I go ahead and reserve a spot? Actually, I wanted to ask first if you know someone named Damon who used to work there. Is there a problem, sir? I can help you with any query. Are you a regular customer of Damon? He left months ago. Any contact information, a number, or an address? Do you know where he went after leaving his? Yeah. Is there any way I can reach out to Damon? I really enjoyed talking with Damon. I guess I don't know. You got any information for him? I'm afraid I don't have any of that, Adam. And if we did, we couldn't share it without permission. Shall I reserve a spot for you? I can give you a 10% discount. Looks like you are an old customer. Oh, rude. But, all right, I'll take the discount. I got a 20% discount on pizza coming. I got a 10% discount to go camping. I got pizza and camping with a discount? Hell yeah. Listen to me, Ray. I don't want any bookings. I want information. Ray, I don't think you understand. This is important. I don't want to make something. Look, Ray, I don't think you understand what's going on. I don't want to make any reservations. I just need information about Damon. I am sorry. If this is not related to any bookings, I don't think I am even allowed to talk to you anymore. Ray, I'm a detective and I'm working on an important case. You need to answer me. Yeah, well, I guess you don't have to answer me, Ray, but I really appreciate it. But I am a detective working on a pretty important case. Well, talk to the company then. Why are you questioning me? I don't want to get involved. I'm a private investigator, not the police. That's the only way I can get information out. You have to help me, at least tell me if you knew him. I'm a private investigator. It's not about working with the company. I just got to talk to whoever will be willing to talk to me. I'll tell you what I know. And then I'm out of this. It's Damon Reeves, right? The one who went to Riverstone High? He was my senior. He showed me the ropes when I first started working at the campsite. Then, one day, he was just gone. Told me we'd see each other the next day, but he left without a word. During his last few weeks, did you notice anything strange in his behavior? Anything interesting or weird or anything different? So you're saying he just disappeared out of like did you notice anything different? Anything weird about his behavior? Like was he behaving differently? Was he talking differently? Was he saying he was going to go on a trip or anything like that anytime soon? Now that you mention it, he did have a regular visitor during his final month. This visitor, same guy every weekend, always when Damon worked the night shift. The guy didn't come to the camp. He just chatted with Damon for a bit and then leave. Did you ever take a good look at the guy? Was he a customer, right? Shouldn't there be records? Well, it doesn't necessarily say he was a customer. It just says that he visited. Did you get a good look at him? Not really. He was always covered up. Huge cap, sunglasses, mask. You could barely see a patch of skin. As soon as Damon left, the guy stopped showing up too. That does make sense. Damon's dad mentioned someone as well. Yeah, I mean, Damon's dad did mention someone as well. Look, that's everything I know. If we're done here, I have an actual customer waiting. Thanks for your help, Ray. Appreciate you, Ray. I think. I don't know if you helped me out at all, really. Sure thing. And hey, you should consider camping sometime. It's a great way to clear your mind. Thanks, Ray. Appreciate it. What do we need to do now? Complete the data recovery process on Zoe's phone. Okay. Okay, let's I guess we can just click on this, right? Right there. There we go. Entering the data recovery mode. All right. What do we got to do here? Oh, okay. So swiping left, right, up, and down. I just don't know exactly what we got to do. Ah. Okay. I got it. I figured it. I got it. We need to actually do. I know how to do it. Oh, I don't know how to do it, but I have an idea how to do it. I've already fucked it up. Maybe. Maybe not. Hear me out. Up. Yeah. I got it. Oh, easy. Easy. Easiest puzzle ever. So if you need help clearing that puzzle, that's how you do it. Successfully recovered 1 email, 3 photos, and 1 chat. So that was the data recovery puzzle that we just completed. 1 email, 3 photos, and 1 chat. Let's check out the email first. Riverstone Farmers Market. Discover locally grown produce, homemade treats, and artisan goods. Is somebody calling me? What the hell's happening? Who's calling me? Oh, is this Maggie?
Hello, I'm Maggie, the owner and the head chef at Rustic Pizza. Congratulations on completing the challenge,
You're welcome.
and I hope to see you soon at the restaurant with your coupon offering you 20% off.
Can I get an extra 5% on that, Maggie? Like 25%? Oh, hello, Maggie. I'm Adam. Hello, finally. Hello, Maggie. I'm Adam. This is timed responses.
Nice to meet you, Adam. I've got a few minutes, so feel free to ask me anything. Like how we make our pizza sauce, the cheese we use, anything at all.
I don't care about your
We could even
pizza.
include a complimentary glass of our house wine at the restaurant.
I want to know more about Amanda's. I'm actually Amanda's husband. I wanted to talk to you about a friend. I'm actually Amanda's husband.
Wait, you're Amanda's husband, Adam?
Yeah.
Well, that's amazing. How's she doing? And Jim? It's been ages since we've seen each other. Honestly, I'm thrilled you won the contest. Maybe now I'll finally get to see her.
Oh, I thought you two had plans to see each other today.
What? Meeting up today? Who told you that?
Amanda. Damn liar.
Amanda. Oh, right. Yes. Of course, I totally forgot.
You fucking liar.
Yeah, I'm so forgetful these days. Just the stress of running your own place.
That's a damn lie. Don't worry. So where were you planning on going camping tonight? Yeah, where exactly?
Oh, they have this new attraction called Night Under the Sky. The night stars and the quiet.
Peaceful woods, fresh air, not again. Yeah. Seems like you got a scheme
Ray,
from
what now?
Ray. Yeah, clearly you're lying, Maggie. Really, Maggie, cut the act. I know you both had. Yeah, I know you don't have plans today.
Excuse me?
If Maggie, Amanda never mentioned going camping. I made that up. I didn't even say anything about camping.
Okay, well, shit.
Shit, yeah, shit is
Hold
right.
up a sec.
You texting? You texting Amanda? You telling Amanda that I? Trifling
What kind
bitches.
of a man are you? You go digging through my website, win some silly challenge, all just to grill me about your wife? Men like you make me sick.
You know what, Maggie? If I wasn't timed in my responses, she shouldn't tell me. She wouldn't tell me anything herself.
Oh, great. What are you, her knight in shining armor?
Yes.
My wife is not talking to me, so let me harass her friend. That'll fix everything.
I didn't harass
Does
you.
it cross your mind how twisted that is? Or are you too busy playing the detective?
Why are you lying for Amanda when you know that she has a husband, Maggie? I don't even know. Look, I'm just trying to look out for her.
You don't cage someone you love, Adam.
Oh, fuck off, Maggie.
I still remember how hurt she was.
Nobody's caged. What do you even mean?
It's been years now. All she ever wanted was to go back to her job. Becoming a successful professor wasn't just a dream. Her ambitions were equally important as your own. But you? No. You told her to stay home and take care of Jim. Jim's responsibility is both of yours, not her alone. Yet she shouldered it because she loved you more than her dreams. She supported your dreams like they were her own. And for this?
What are you, my therapist, Maggie? you have no right to judge when you don't know the full story.
You made her life a prison, Adam.
Did not.
You know, I always dreamt of becoming a chef. I know what someone's ambition means to them.
How dare you go behind my back and call Maggie? How dare you lie to me, Amanda? What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? Oh, look. They get all upset. They're all mad because I found out the truth. They want to sit there and lie through their teeth, lie to me about everything they're doing. Even Maggie was in on it.
Of course, I told her. Her husband's gone full psycho, prying into her friend's life. Maybe it's time she rethinks her life choices.
Maybe I think about giving you a bad review on Rustic Slice, Maggie. You know, next time, keep your opinions to yourself.
And that
Maggie.
coupon? You can shove it right up where the sun doesn't shine.
I was never gonna use it anyway. Rustic Slice. Who puts frickin' green peppers, black olives, and pepperonis on their pizza anyways, Maggie? Disgusting. You know what? Maggie and Amanda are both furious with Adam here. But you know what? They were lying through their teeth. They were lying. They got caught, and now they're mad because they got caught. They're not mad because I went and found out. They're mad because they got caught. And it's not my fault. Like, Amanda knows that I'm a detective. She's going to lie to me. She's going to think that I'm not going to find out the truth. What's wrong with me? What's wrong with you? How dare you go behind my back and call Maggie? You shouldn't have lied to me then, Amanda. What's next, Adam? Are you going to go full detective on me now? Yeah, apparently I have to, because you damn lying to me about everything. Tell him you're going somewhere, but then go somewhere completely different. Saying you're gonna go hang out with Maggie, but then don't hang out with Maggie. Like, what the hell's going on? Now I can't trust anything that you say or do. I can't trust you, Amanda. I have no idea what you're going out there doing. What's wrong with me? What's wrong with you? What do you expect, Amanda? You lied to me. You weren't telling me anything, so I had to. You were damn lying about everything. I don't even care. Amanda's not going to make me feel bad about it. She shouldn't have been lying. I mean, chat, what do you think? Let me know in the comments. What do you think about Amanda and her tomfoolery? Like, that's ridiculous. She's damn lying about everything and then gets mad at me for finding out the truth. Now you need to know where I'm going. What am I doing? You demand transparency from me when your life has been wrapped in secrets. Secrets. Name one time I lied to you, just one. Oh, no. You lied, Amanda. I caught you in it. Quit playing damn victim now, Amanda. You were lying and I caught you. See, that's what I'm talking about. You're obsessed with proving things. No, I'm obsessed with finding out the truth, Amanda. Well, I'm not a case for you to solve, Adam. I'm your wife. Right, you're my wife, so you shouldn't be damn lying to me about dumb stuff, Amanda. How about that? Do you even realize how many nights I've sat alone wishing my husband would just look at me the way he used to? You're not going to make me feel guilty. I'm telling you that right now. I know I've made mistakes, but I've been trying to make it better. I have been trying, and you just don't seem to care anymore. Yeah, it's Amanda's fault. Amanda doesn't care anymore. It's not me. I've been trying. I've been going to my therapy sessions, even though it's not helping at all, and I don't even need it. I know I don't need it, but I've been going anyways. But she's not doing anything. Amanda's actually making it worse. Amanda's going out doing things and then lying about it. Like, what am I supposed to do and think about that? It's all your fault, Amanda. What the hell? It's hard to care when the person standing in front of me feels like a stranger. Amanda, listen to me. I'll be home tomorrow. Let's talk. Let's work through this for Jim, if not for us. Look, I'll be home tomorrow, Amanda. You be home too. We'll talk about it. Fine. One more thing. Why are you dragging your family issues out into public like this? And is there anything you want to share? Yeah, is there anything you want to share with me? Any names that you want to mention about who you might be seeing? Not right now. Yeah. Maggie was very clear about how I ruined your career. According to your friend, I'm the reason that your dreams never came true. Yeah, Maggie was very clear about how apparently I ruined your entire career. Oh, Maggie, she doesn't know when to keep her mouth shut. No, you're absolutely right about that. Damn, Maggie's got a big ass mouth on her. Is that what you believe too? That I've held you back? Well, I mean, honestly, Adam, that probably did happen. Like, I'm not probably side with Amanda on that a little bit. Like, it does sound like you kept her from being in the career that she wanted. She probably tried to work really hard to get into that career, and then you kind of did take that away from her, Adam. I mean, kind of. But it was your choice to leave that job for our family, right? I mean, yeah, right. It was Amanda's choice. Yes, Adam, it was my choice. I so wanted to do it for my lovely family. It's in the past now. Bringing it up again will only make things worse. You shared all of that with Maggie, but you couldn't tell me. I had to know, Amanda. I don't want to be the one holding you back. Look, you shared that all with Amanda. Look, why are you going to a therapist, a counselor, if you're just going to talk about our stuff out in public anyways? So, now you want to be my confidant? How convenient. Should I ask you about the countless things you've probably shared with Tim? You know what? That's different. Me and Tim is a good guy. Like, Maggie's a jerk. Tim's my friend. Do you think I care about that? Maybe you do. I don't know. But the thing is like if I go and hang out with Tim, I go out, and if I tell you I'm hanging out with Tim, I'm hanging out with Tim. That's the big difference. You're telling me you're hanging out with Maggie, but then hanging out with Whoever knows. Who knows? I don't even know. I'd break his jaw if he ever spoke to you that way, Maggie. The way Maggie did. You think I've been gossiping about you behind your back? Look, I'd break his jaw if he ever talked to you the way Maggie talked to me. That's the other difference. Like, he would never disrespect you that way. But Maggie had no problem disrespecting me. Oh, don't worry, Adam. Someone has already talked to me like that. Who? Me? He's just going to say you, Adam. Yeah, you, Adam. It's always been you. I've got to go now. And Adam, please stop treating me like a suspect. I'm not treating you like a suspect. Well, you know what, Adam? Adam. You know what, Amanda? I'll stop treating you like a suspect when you stop lying to me like one. How about that, Amanda? If that's the case, Amanda, stop hiding and start being honest. Okay, tell me where you're going. Look, if that's the case, stop hiding and start being honest. Yeah, stop lying to me, Amanda. Just tell me where you're going. Not this again. It's like we are going in circles. Amanda, you can't keep dodging my questions. You are out there somewhere and you don't even want to tell me about it. Yeah, you're just out there roaming the streets. Don't even want to mention, don't even want to talk about it. Come on, Adam. I'm the inconsiderate one now. You can't be serious. Well, yeah, kind of serious. Tell me, when was the last time I truly knew where you were? Not just on the map. You're always caught up in hundreds of things. And meanwhile, Jim and I, we are just left with the idea Adam's in the office working on cases. I've been in the office where, I'll put up a camera in the corner of my office, and you'll see how much I'm in my office working on cases or investigating something. I'll wear a body cam, and then you'll see all that. You gonna do that, Amanda? No, because you're hiding something. I'm not hiding nothing. We have no idea what you're up to, what's happening in your life, what's changed in your life. Nothing. What do you mean, Amanda? I've been there for you both. I just don't want you carrying the stress I deal with every day. Look, I've been there. I've been there for you both. Amanda. Please, Adam, stop lying to yourself. You've been a ghost in your own life, and we both know it. It's like you disappeared, and the man who used to care about his family, that man's just gone. What happened to you? What broke you so badly that we couldn't even reach the pieces? I miss you. God, I miss you so much, and I'm scared. I don't know. We're about to do a reminiscence 11 years ago. I don't exactly know what Amanda said in the end of that, but now we're doing the flashback. Talking to Amanda. Honey, Jim's medications. Don't forget to pick them up on your way back. The pharmacy is on my route. Or isn't on my route. Can you grab them? No need for reminders. I'm like an alarm clock. I don't forget nothing. Wow, that joke was so bad. Even the crickets are speechless. Don't forget to come home early today. I'm making dinner, remember? How can I forget what's on the menu? Of course I remember. I wish I could leave early. There's still some work pending. Look, how could I forget? I don't even... What's on the menu, though? Pizza? What's arrabbiata pasta? I have cooked my... Amanda's cooking her favorite. Arrabbiata pizza. Pasta. I don't know what that is. What about this humble peasant? I'll grab some tofu. We can top the pasta with it for more protein. I mean, is that a good idea? If I grab tofu for the pasta? Arrabbiata pasta. Arrabbiata pasta. I don't know what that is. Let me know what that is in the comments. Do whatever you want to do with your portion. Stay away from mine. Noted. I guess she doesn't like the idea of tofu. We can watch something together after dinner. What do you think? Oh, there's this new drama on TV. Hold it. Before you even pitch it, you know my taste. Hey, I think I know how your what should we watch discussion goes. Let's play a board game instead. Look, I think if we played a board game instead, that's more like family connecting time. That'd be like more family connecting and better family time. Honestly, I don't hate the idea. What are we playing? Bring up the classic Monopoly. Oh, that's going to cause us to have a divorce, though. Want to try Cluedo? I don't even know what Cluedo is. Aren't you fed up with being a detective already? Okay, fair. What what are we playing then, Amanda? What you pick? I was waiting for you to ask. We'll play Scrabble. Yeah, time to kick my kick in my inner vocab. Of course, you'd pick the one game where you dominate. Look, I've been working on my vocabulary lately, Amanda. I'm ready for this game. Better bring your A game, detective. All right, I'm excited already. Let's just hope no last minute work comes up. Look, I'm excited. I'm not even going to bring up work. I'm not even going to bring up the idea that I might have to stay and work. By the way, Maggie came. Oh, fucking Maggie. This bitch. I don't remember any Maggie. Is she one of your friends? Maggie. Oh, it's been such a long time. How is she? And who is she? Seriously. She was one of my bridesmaids. How can you forget? Oh, the brunette who got drunk? The one who wanted to open her restaurant. Yeah, the one who wanted to open a restaurant. I don't think it's the one that got drunk. It might have been. Yeah, that's her. I love how ambitious she is. Everyone loved the macaroons she got at the wedding. Oh, I remember her. She made the wedding cake. I love her accent. Did she make the wedding cake? I don't know. I don't know. I don't think it matters what I pick. Sure, she made the wedding cake. Maybe she didn't. That Isabel made the wedding cake. Sorry. Are you even listening? That wasn't Maggie. That was Isabel. How am I supposed to know? And by the way, she's not even my friend. She's your cousin. Isn't it hard to be a detective with a 3-year-old memory? Wait, Maggie's my cousin? What? Or is Isabel? Isabel's my cousin. Oh yeah, the Spanish cousin. The cake was nice though. I prioritize sorting data than actual matters. But yeah, I guess the Spanish cousin. So Isabel's the Spanish cousin who made the cake. Okay. Maggie's just a jerk friend. Her accent was traumatizing, but the cake made up for it. Speaking of Maggie, she brought over some of her eggplant parmigiana. Delicious. Now I like her. All I see are calories. I'm good with the pasta. Look, I'm good with just the pasta. More for me then. Maggie's thoughts are so refreshing. She said she's planning to open a restaurant in a few years. It was like she got it all planned out. I wish I could open my agency someday. No one wants to work for wages forever. I respect her ambition. And you know what? That's the thing. Like, Amanda respects Maggie's ambition for opening up her restaurant, but apparently didn't respect our ambition to open up our own agency. Like, what the hell is all that about, Amanda? Keep grinding. One day you'll make it happen. I don't know. I felt inspired. Talking to her made me think about my own ambitions. I know I've just taught anthropology, but I like it and wanted to complete my research, which I had to leave in between. I understand, but someone came into the picture unexpectedly. Write a research paper on this kid who keeps spilling his milk. But yeah, I mean, little Jim came into the picture kind of unexpectedly, and I'm thankful for that. But seriously, I've been considering returning to work. Like Jim will be 4 soon, and it's easier to manage now. And I really miss teaching. Why all of a sudden? Jim's only 4. Who will look at? Yeah, who's gonna look after him? But this is basically a flashback when we kept Manda from going back to work. We can afford to hire a part-time nanny. A nanny, I'm not sure about trusting someone else with him. Getting a nanny when he's this young is not a good idea. I mean, I guess, I don't know, trusting some stranger with your kid that's 4 years old doesn't sound great either. We need to find somebody trustworthy. In one sitting, I can't decide if I can trust someone with my kid. Um, It won't be good for Jim. Trust me. Look, I just don't know if like we sit down and talk to somebody in one sitting that we can find somebody that I can trust with Jim. You're being unreasonable, Amanda. Let's take some time to think this through. Is this what you truly want? And what about Jim? Yeah, is this what you want? What about Jim? Like, is this gonna hurt Jim at all? Maybe you're right. I guess I got caught up in talking to Maggie. Let's focus on dinner tonight. I'll get the movie and we'll have a great evening. I thought we were playing a board game. But yeah, let's just focus on dinner tonight. Can't wait. Love you. Love you too. And that's the end of that. We going back to our present time? No, we're going to talk to Brian. Who the hell is Brian? I need you to... Oh, Brian's our boss saying they need you to drop everything. It's urgent. Hey, Cooper, how's it going? What happened? So now we got work, and now we can't make it to dinner. This is when it all starts. No time for chit-chat, Lane. I've been working on a lead on a suspect behind Paddington posters. I was able to locate him based on the clues I collected so far in the case. I believe you didn't come here just to tell me that. That's great, given how flustered you were last week. But what's the matter then? Yeah, don't ask my help. I've got a dinner date with Amanda. Sorry, Brian. Earlier today, when we found his location, we went there only to find him dead. I guess he got tipped off minutes before we reached him, but had no time to escape. The man was tipped off. Someone leaked information before you could get him. The one man who could have given you answers took them to the grave. Classic. Yeah. He was tipped off just before you could get to him. Might be an inside job. Yes, and we don't know who. I mean, that's not my problem, Brian. Anyway, the man destroyed all the evidence, but we were able to recover a few things, including his hard drive. The messages shared between him and his accomplice talk about a bomb that is supposed to go off today. Okay. So now you need my help because there's a bomb that's getting ready to explode. Do you think... Now, let me ask you this, viewers. Do you think Amanda would be... Do you think Amanda would say that it's a reasonable reason for me to not go to dinner because I saved a bunch of people from a bomb going off? Because there might be a bomb that's getting ready to go off? Do you think that's a reasonable reason to skip the dinner date? Or do we let the bomb go off and go on dinner with Amanda? Or will Amanda be all upset because I saved a bunch of people's lives and stopped this bomb from going off? I don't know. Bomb Cooper, is this your idea of a joke? You're one bad punchline away from a funeral. I'm sorry, did I just hear you say bomb, Cooper? Yes, and we have no idea where it is. That's why I need your help finding the bomb. I'm heading to Paddington Street right now. Maybe we missed something. Alright, I'll head there immediately. Is there anyone with you? You'll need help. Look, I don't want to go if you already have help. Richard's driving. Okay, you got Richard. You don't need me. I'm going on my date. You're running out of time, and you're the only one who can figure all this out. Oh, you're right, because I am a damn genius. Okay, fill me in. Tell me everything you know. Tell me what I'm chasing, and I'll do the rest. Yeah, just tell me everything you know. The Paddington poster cases is about cryptic posters that were seen by locals on the street poles of Paddington Street, hence the name. These posters have popped up 3 times so far in 3 months, and each time brought misery. First, it was theft, and second time, a murder. The posters, when later deciphered, were found to be depicting these exact events. Whoever was behind it wanted to play a game. What about the third time? Yeah, so what about the third time? Or is this the third time? That's what we're chasing. We're chasing the third. The last 2 times there were 4 posters, 3 of them connected to a name of a famous city like Paris or Tokyo. Then the last poster, when connected to the city's name, led to the location of the crime. This time the posters appeared 6 days ago, but we've only found 3 of them so far. And that's why you are headed to Paddington Street. Have you already figured out the 3 posters? Have you already figured out the 3 posters? You're looking for the 4th poster. You're looking for the last poster. Sort of figured it out. But not fully. With the clues we found at this location, we were able to decrypt the cryptic message in the first 3 posters. Each of them reveals some words. What do they mean? Were you able to connect them to connect those somehow? What do they mean then? That's where you come in. We haven't been able to figure them out yet. Okay, then send me the damn posters so I can look at them and figure it out for you. We're about to reach Paddington Street. I'm going to send you the words. I hope you can do your magic. All right, I'm ready. First poster. Giant spin fun. Second poster. Hands tall history bell. Third poster. Throne power checkmate. So giant spin and fun. Think and figure out what connects these words. Then find it in the bubble below. So giant spin and fun. Could be entertainment or sports. Maybe sports. Team sports, individual sports, indoor sports, water sports. Spin and fun. Could be an individual sport. 100 meter, 200 meter relay, long jump. That's not it. I don't think it's water sports because it's not spin or have fun. And what's an indoor sport? Table tennis, badminton, squash, or pool. Spin and fun. I don't think so. It's a team sport. Popular or lesser? Probably popular. Giant spin fun. Maybe football? No. Cricket, rugby, baseball? It's none of those. So it's maybe lesser known. Lacrosse, kabaddi, ultimate frisbee, field hockey? It's none of those. Maybe it's not sports. Maybe it's entertainment. Giant spin fun. Games? Board? That's throne, power, and checkmate would be this one. Would be like the games and chess. Handstall, history bell, I think would be the handstall and mystery bell. I think would be more of like the city. What is everyday? Everyday activities. Cooking, cleaning, laundry, dishes. I doubt that's giant spin and fun. What about leisure? Public, amusement park. So giant spin and fun could be like a carnival. Rides and games. So maybe rides. Ferris wheels, giant spin and fun. Roller coaster. A carousel. Carousel. Or probably not drop tower. But maybe a carousel. Spins. Fun. Giant. But giant is more like Ferris wheel. I think it's Ferris wheel. So hands tall, history, bell. We're talking about city. We're talking about infrastructure. Not talking about infrastructure. Talking about places. Outdoors. Maybe landmarks. A monument. A clock tower. Definitely the clock tower. And then the throne, power, and checkmate. We're talking about sports. Individual sports. Nope. Indoor sports. And then we're talking about none of those. Where's my chess? I thought it was... Didn't we have chess in here? Team sports? Lesser known. Ultimate Frizz, that's not popular. Cricket, football, that's not it. Where are my sports? Was it entertainment, maybe? Entertainment, games, board games, chess. Oh, throne, power, checkmate, king. Easy. There we go. So yeah, first poster's giant spin, fun. Second poster's hands, tall, history bell. And then third poster is throne, power, checkmate. I figured it out. It's a Ferris wheel, clock tower, and king. And that's what I'm talking about. People still don't understand why I wish to work only with you. I guess I'll take that as a compliment. Now, does a city name come to your mind when you think of a Ferris wheel, a clock tower, and a king? Yeah, like England, maybe. I don't know if England is the city name. But that basically, that's, I feel like maybe. So like, yeah, like not England, but where, like the Big Ben clock tower. Where's that? London, England. That's what it is. So probably London. That's what I'm thinking. Because like, London, England, kings and queens. That's England. London has the Big Ben clock tower. As far as Ferris wheel, I don't know if London has a Ferris wheel, but I'm gonna go with London just to see if that is right. So like London, England. It sounds like it makes sense to me. That makes so much sense. The London Eye, Big Ben, and the royal family. Yeah, so the royal family being kings and queens. Big Ben we knew about, but I didn't know about the London Eye, which is, I'm guessing, is a giant Ferris wheel. I guess you still got your skills, old man. By the way, I just talked to a family that lives on the street. Apparently, their kid has taken the poster, and when they found out, they threw it in the trash. Great. Just what we needed. How are we going to figure that out then? Not so fast. Fortunately, the kid took a photo of it, which I have now. The poster has an old image of a hooded skeleton rowing a boat and some ancient hieroglyphs below it. I have no time to sit and decode this, so I'm leaving it. So I'm leaving. Ancient hieroglyphs? But what do you need to figure everything else out first? Yeah, don't you need to figure out? I'm probably going to be the one figuring it out. Can you send me the picture of it so I can figure it out for you? Yeah, you know the ancient form of writing using figures and drawings? I think it's Egyptian. Where are they headed, though? Do you know what London could mean? Yeah, do you have any idea? I'm going to check London Avenue. It's the best shot we have at the moment. Do you think you could figure out the image and the hieroglyphs? Yeah, you just need to send me the picture. I can figure it out easily. It seems like something historical, which is good news since you have the biggest history nerd with you, Richard. Aren't you with Richard right now? The guy who won't stop with history trivia might actually be helpful. Yeah, so you got the biggest history nerd right now with you, which is Richard. He could figure it out. Actually, we'd split up on the street so we could cover more houses quickly, and I left in a hurry now. So who's driving? I took a taxi. That's strange. We need Richard if we're supposed to figure this out. Okay, send him the photo and ask him. Yeah, send him the photo and ask him. I don't know, Brian, why you need me to tell you to do that. I don't really think that's going to be very helpful. I believe we can do this together. You're not telling me everything, mate. Oh, he thinks that Richard is the leak. You don't trust Richard, do you? You think Richard's the leak. You think it's him. You think he tipped off the culprit moments before you were about to catch him. Brian, talk to me. That's what you know. Look, I'm a damn genius, Brian. You knew I was gonna figure this out. Tell me everything if you want to do this right. No one knew, Adam. No one apart from him and me knew about the operation. I was on a wild goose chase for 5 days because of his incompetence. And when I finally figured out where the man was hiding, he decides to wake up, destroy all of his work, and shoot himself moments before we knock on his doorstep. I'm not a fool. We're better off without him. That makes sense. I never expected him to be a mole. He's been with us for 4 years. Yeah, but it makes sense. I think I agree with you, Brian. The facts don't lie, Adam. We need to focus on the mission right now. I'm sending you the image and the glyphs. Okay. I don't know about the image, but I think the glyphs could lead us somewhere. What do you think about the glyphs? Let me look at the image real quick. Let me look at the glyphs. How am I supposed to figure that out? The glyphs, they are feathers. Their orientations probably indicate directions. I think so. So like right, forward, left, right, back, or down. So right, up, left, right, down, left, up. Think they could be directions? You're right. The sharp end should point where to go. They're directions that should lead us to the bomb. Let's check the Riverstone map. I don't know, where do I start from? Probably not the street. Probably where you found him. No. I mean, if you check the map, it's probably in the river, right? I don't even know how to check the map. I mean, do you start Paddington Street? That's where the things were taking you. Why didn't I think of that? Let me check. No, it doesn't work. But why? This is so annoying. If it's not the Riverstone map, then I don't know. I am clueless. Anyway, I reached London Avenue. I'm going to take a look and talk to the locals if they know anything. Let me know if you figure out something. Okay. Richard. Oh, you damn crook. You're the leak. You're the mole. Are you there? Yeah, Richard, I'm here. I know you're helping Brian with the Paddington posters. I know Brian has his suspicions, but trust me, I am not the mole, Adam. Why would you even say that, Richard? If you didn't think that you were the mole, or if you thought that, why would you even think that? Why would you even? Why would that be the first thing you say to me? Hey, Adam, I know you're working with Brian, but look, I'm not the mole. Like, I don't know what he's telling you, but it's not me. This is not the time for this. You tell me who it is then. Look, it's not the time for this right now, Richard. If you don't want to believe me, then don't. I talked to the family Brian got the photo from. The image of the hooded skeleton on the boat, it's death. What do you mean, death? But how is it linked? It shows death taking numerous lives lost due to the poor conditions and industrial waste in the sewage system. This image was published in a magazine in 1858. The guy who's portraying himself as death taking lives through the underground, by this time by force. How do you know this? I don't know if I should be even talking to you. How do you even know that, Richard? This is what I do, Adam. This is my playing field. It's known as the Great Stink of London. I believe that's the city you both figured out as well. Wherever he's headed, tell him he's wasting his time. It's the sewers. That's where the bomb is. Look, you're not going to believe this, but it's the sewers. And then you're going to follow those directions in the sewers. The sewers, yes, the image is the Great Stink of London and a bunch of other stuff that we don't need to worry about right now. But you need to go into the sewers. That's sick. How did you find this out? I'm not going to lie, Brian. Look, Richard told me. I don't know if he's the mole. Are you serious? Look, I didn't ask him. He just did it. You can't trust him. After everything I told you, look, I don't think he's the one. He didn't have any reason to tell me London, which we know is the location. Listen, Cooper, I know when someone's lying. This one's just not. Trust me on this. Look, I mean, he knew the London, which we know is the right lead. I swear, if this turns out to be another goose chase, I have to get out of here first. The sewage system map, let's see. Good thing the map is marked with numbers. Paddington Street should be number 4. Wait, it doesn't make any sense. The directions don't line up. Maybe we're missing something again. Ah, shit. So these are... so it says, look at the image and figure out what's wrong with it. Then find the answer in the bubbles below. So we're looking at hieroglyphs. They're feathers. Ink pointing for directions. Apparently that's not it. That's not the thing then. So what's poster? City reports, material, content, city, landmarks, clues, famous, no. Maybe reports? Paddington, maybe? Locals? No, these aren't reports. What if it's death? Lives, boat, appearance. It's definitely hieroglyphs. History, material, other. What's the history behind it? Egyptian. Form of writing, none of that. Material. Nothing. Other. Eye, lion, reeds, or lasso. I doubt it's any of those. Feathers. But we already did that. It's none of these. Case. Location. Paddington. Street poles. Local reports. Same streets. Nothing there. Bomb. Sewers. Underground. Warning. Nothing. Mole. Someone at ADA for how long? Culprit. Fame, dangerous. We're just clicking on every one of them. What's death? Lives. Numerous lost lives. Health issues. Nothing. Boat. Nothing. Appearance. Nothing. So what do? We go back to poster. Content. The Great Stink. About sewers. Hygiene. No. Glyphs. Direction. Path. No. Background. Mirrored text. The image is mirrored. The kid's phone must have auto-flipped the image. So when he took the picture, it auto-flipped it. So that's what we were doing wrong. We were looking at them backwards. So we had to flip the directions. That's why they don't line up. You flip them around, they line up. That's right, the directions go the opposite way. Adam, help me. I'm sending you the correct image and a map of the underground tunnels. And we're starting at 4. Text me the final location. I will find a taxi meanwhile. Remember, start from 4. So from 4, you need to go right, then up. So that's 6. And then right up, that's 26. And then left. And then up, that's 13. And then right is 11. Down is 8. Left is 9. So the underground tunnel number is going to be tunnel number 9. Easy. Send that. All right, great. Let's see where this is. Man, it's right below an amusement park on a Sunday. That makes sense because the Ferris wheel. It's near the gas pipeline that power the district. It would be catastrophic. Don't worry, we got this. I believe we can do this. Just stay focused. Look, we got this, Brian. Don't you worry. I'm not far from it. Heading there right now. Adam. If Richard didn't leak the intel, who did? It's a big agency and our operations aren't completely confidential. It can be anyone at the agency. Don't think about that. It doesn't look. Don't even think about that right now. We'll figure that out after we stop the bomb. It'll be okay. It's a shame we are even at this point. We could have resolved everything by now if it weren't for the leak. I hope we catch that bastard once we're done dealing with the bomb. I'm here. I need to get this manhole cover off. I'll text you once I see anything. Be careful. They're heavy. Ask for help, although I know you don't like to. Look, just be careful. They are heavy. You'll need to pull your back out. Okay. It was already out. Just had to slide it away. Adam? Yes? I see it. I see the bomb. Okay, that's good and bad at the same time. I was hoping you wouldn't find it, but I guess we're here. Yeah, it's good and bad at the same time. So how do we disarm the bomb? Now what? What do you mean now what? You got to disarm it. Cut the wire. Cut the red, blue, or green wire. How? Apparently we didn't think of what would happen if we actually did find the bomb. Like, what are we supposed to do now? I mean, we're detectives, not the bomb squad. We don't know anything about the bombs. Maybe evacuate the area and call the police and tell them that there's a bomb in the sewer underneath the or underneath the amusement park. I didn't think this far. Does it have a timer? No, it's not a time bomb, but it's definitely a bomb that's supposed to go off anytime. Are you sure it's even real? I hate time missions. It's probably better that it's not timed. Okay, time to lock in. I have searched for the bomb defusal guides on the ADA database. It seems to contain a lot of information about bombs. Too much, in fact. Okay, I found one that seems helpful. That's perfect. I knew you got this. It seems like you have it under control. Look, that's perfect. We can figure this out together. Except I don't. Alright, so you don't got this. It's an underground tunnel. There's no room for light, and I forgot to bring a flashlight. So I'll be using my phone's flashlight to see the bomb's components. I can't read the guide and disarm it at the same time. Look, it's a good thing you got me here. Send me the guide. I'll walk you through it. I'll tell you exactly how to do it. And hopefully I don't get it wrong. It won't let me send the whole guide. I am sending you snaps of it. What did it say? I'm sending you snaps of the relevant parts. You better not be messing. You better not be sending me only partials. I need everything. Those are relevant parts? It's a whole damn book. What does this say? Important. Do not perform deactivation before checking these exceptions. The first star, first time based detonations. Not for dark components. Types NGT and DBT only. Plus 20 for MBL, minus 20 for DBT. Not applicable for system DF. Works for all explosives. The double hashtag works for all explosives. Number of wires, 3, 5, and 7. Or orientation of wires, horizontal, vertical. Alright, whenever I examine it, it makes a sound I don't like. I would suggest you ask only one question for each part. Less examining, lesser the risk of triggering it. I need to first figure out the component I need to open. Okay. Does the serial number start with a vowel, or does the serial number start with an odd number? So we're looking at serial numbers. So it starts with a vowel or start with an odd number? Let's ask if it starts with an odd number. It's an even number. Okay, so it starts with an even number, which is the type MBL. Type MBL. Are the components cubical? What's the size of the bomb? Components. So it's an even, so it's an MBL. So the components, are the components cubical? So we got spherical, cubical, or cylindrical. What's the size of the bomb? Are they translucent? Are they dark? Or the size? Do we want to know the size? Small, medium, or large? I feel like we want to know the size of the bomb. It's much less of a potential of getting it wrong. So what's the size of the bomb? Is it small, medium, or large? Around the size of a human head. I don't know. I don't know if that's small, medium, or large. Size of a human head. Is that medium? Maybe it's medium. I don't know. I don't know what a... Maybe medium. I think I'm going to go with medium. We're going to go with open chamber 4. Chamber 4. Oops. Chamber 4, send. You failed to defuse the bomb. Damn it. Alright, so... that wasn't it. So we gotta figure that out. Alright. We know it starts with an even number, but maybe we should ask if it starts with a vowel. Does it start with a vowel? Yes. So it actually starts with a vowel? But it... interesting. I thought it, had an even number. Okay, so it starts with a vowel, so it's an NGT. I guess we'll ask about the components. Are the components cubical? No, they're cylindrical. Okay, so they're cylindrical, and it's an NGT. So it's either a valve 1, module 3, or valve 2, but we don't know if it's dark, light, or translucent. We have no idea. But it's cylindrical. I mean, let's open valve 2. See what happens. Of course, it's a valve. Couldn't have been, it's a valve. Couldn't have been 3 or higher. Now the lights inside the chamber are blinking. I think I need to press the button after a specific duration when the lights blink. So it was open valve 2. But now we have lights that are blinking. So it's an NGT, open valve 2. Now we have blinking, okay. So we need to find what's the voltage mentioned on the chamber. Are the inner walls of the chamber aluminum? So we can figure out the voltage, or we can figure out if it's aluminum or not. So let's look at you see these little symbols next to voltage and inner body? We need to look at those symbols to figure out types NGT and DBT only. So we have a type NGT, so it has to be, we need to check out the inner body because of the symbol there, the arrow pointing up. Because we have an NGT, because it starts with a vowel, the symbols with an arrow, the single arrow going up is a type NGT and DBT only. So we need to ask if it's aluminum or not. So are the inner walls of the chamber aluminum? Looks like it. Okay, so it looks like they're aluminum, which is a system NT. So now, does the inside of the chamber have black tape or white tape? And how many lights are on there? So the number of lights is the single hashtag, which is not applicable for systems DF. But we think it's aluminum, so we should be able to check the number of lights. So how many lights? 6. 6 lights. So the option of number of lights between 4 and 7, because we have 6, press the button after 8 seconds. Enter the number of seconds to wait. It's going to be 8 seconds. Send that. How? How did I get that wrong? That was absolutely right. That was 100% right. Six seconds. It was 100% right. Well, I guess we have to check the voltage on it then. So let's check the voltage. 72 volts. 72 volts is a system NT. So it's a system NT. Does the chamber have black tape or white tape? Let's find that out. Has white tape. So it's a system NT. It has white tape, and so we're looking at 5 seconds. So then it has to be 5 seconds. How? You gotta be fucking shitting me. There's no way. Aluminum was NT. Voltage was NT. White tape was 5 seconds. Buttons between 4 and 7 was 8 seconds. How did we get that wrong? There's no way. It's an NGT type, so the plus 20 for MBL and the minus 20 for DBT doesn't affect it in any way. Types NGT and DBT only for the aluminums. So it's aluminum, so it is an NT. But it's not 5 seconds and it's not 8 seconds. I mean, you could literally just go through and just keep pushing in, putting in the number of seconds to figure it out, and then just get lucky with it. But I want to figure out how to figure it out. That's what I want to do. I want to figure out how to figure it out. So are the inner walls aluminum? But he's going to say, yeah, it looks like it. He said it looks like it. Looks like aluminum. Which makes it an NT. Same thing with the voltage, made it an NT. The hashtag for lights. Not applicable for DF, system DF, which we don't have a system DF because we have aluminum. So I don't know how to figure that out. It's got to be either 5 seconds or 8 seconds. Right? It's the only things that make sense. Unless Brian doesn't know what he's talking about and it's not aluminum. Yeah, how many lights are there again? 6. If there's 6 lights, then it's 8 seconds. Unless it's not aluminum. Could it be 3 seconds? I don't know why it would be 3 seconds. 3 seconds would make it a, I don't know, fiber board or whatever. A PW. No, that wouldn't make it a PW. 3 seconds would mean that it's a plastic. But he said it was aluminum. I feel like you'd be able to figure that out if it's plastic or aluminum. And we've already tried doing 8 seconds and that didn't work. 6 lights. How many lights are there? 6 lights. Six lights means that it's between 4 and 7, so it means that it's press the button after 8 seconds. It would be 8 seconds. That's wrong. How is that wrong? I don't know. It would have to be 8 seconds. Okay, let's ask about the voltage again. Said the voltage is 72 volts. 72 volts means it's a system NT. But it's not 5 seconds. Maybe it's 4 seconds. Maybe, because when I ask if it has black tape or white tape, he says white tape. Maybe it's brown tape. I don't know. Unless we have to do a minus 20 for... No, because it's an NGT. Because it starts with a vowel. But it's an MBL because it has dark components. So it ends in an even number, makes it an MBL. So if it's an MBL, we have to plus 20 voltage to it. And if they're saying 20 voltage plus 20 to that, that's 92. Which actually put it as a DF, which DF means that it's not applicable for the systems when it comes to light. So white DF would make it 3 seconds. So actually, I think it's a white DF because I actually think that this is not an NGT. It might actually be an MBL. Because it has dark components. Remember when we talked about having dark components? Because it was dark cylindrical. Or, yeah, dark cylindrical. So it's dark components with cylindrical. So it must be an MBL. So we had to add 20 to the 72, which makes it 92, which makes it a DF system. And with white tape on a DF system means that it's 3 seconds. And if it's not 3 seconds, then I don't freaking know. I'm just going to start guessing. Okay, we got it. Thank God, that was scary now. The final step, the wires. Which one should I cut? So, we know that it's a DF. We know that it's dark components with cylindrical. We know it's an MBL. So now we need to figure out the wires. Number of wires, orientation of wires. That's the double, which means works for all components. So number of wires and orientation of wires. So how many wires are there? Do the wires go side to side or top to bottom? Ooh. I think we need to figure out how many wires there are. How many wires are there? 5. 5 wires makes it a Model P. Are there any switches or dials on the bomb? Does it make any sound when the lights blink? Yeah, switches or dials but we know it's a Model P. Switches and dials won't make sense for anything because these are all dials for H models and switches for H models. So we need to talk about the sounds. Does it make any sounds or lights blink? So beep once per blink. Yeah, so let's find that out. Makes a buzzing sound twice every time. It buzzes twice every time, which means that we need to cut the red wire. So, if this is all right, in the very beginning, what we were dealing with was type MBL. It ends in an even number. The type MBL also has dark components. It had dark and cylindrical, which means we had to open the valve 2. And then the next part, it was because we had to open the valve 2, and it was dark components, and because it was a because it's an MBL, we can't do anything with the inner body. We had to figure out the voltage. It came up saying it was 72 voltage, but if you look up here, it says for MBLs, you have to add 20 to the 72. So that comes up to 92, which makes it a system DF. Once you ask about whether it was white or black tape, they say it's white tape for the system DF, meaning that you have to press the button after 3 seconds. After that, we have the wires. We asked how many wires there were. They said 5 wires. That makes it the P model. We asked how many times it buzzes. Says it buzzes twice. So that means that we need to cut the red wire. If that doesn't work, then we have to figure it out. But cut the red wire. Why is it always red? Because this is a game. And those are movies. I don't know. But here it goes. Here goes nothing. Did you do it? Did it work, Cooper? I'm gonna need you to answer me. Okay, he's talking. I wish you were here to look at your face. I'm fine. But guess who just defused a bomb and saved the day? Yes, you defused the bomb, but you are so dead the next time I see you. Yeah, so we figured it out. It was the red wire. I have to admit, you were exceptional today. I'm not the best in ADA for no reason. Fine. Your quick thinking was incredible as well. But yeah, we made a good team, Brian. And to be honest with you, if Amanda's going to be so upset with me that I spent a little extra time and I may have missed dinner in our board game, but saved so many people by helping you defuse a bomb, then you know what? Then Amanda's got her own issues that she needs to work out, I guess. Because if she's going to get upset because I saved the day and I saved many people's lives by helping defuse a bomb, and she's going to be mad about that, look, that's on her. She needs to work that shit out herself. You have exhausted the one compliment you had for the year. Thanks a lot for the help, Lane. I couldn't have done it without you, honestly. See you around, Lane. I bet Brian gets all the credit for that shit, too. Boop. Yeah, Amanda probably got super upset because I saved lives. So read Zoe's diary note. We have a new diary note right here. We're going to read that in the next video. Hope you guys are enjoying An Elmwood Trail. I hope this video really helped you out with trying to solve that bomb crisis from 11 years ago in Adam Lane's history. And if it did, let me know. Hit that like button if it helped you out in solving that bomb and figuring out how to defuse that bomb. As always, thanks for watching. Love you all. And we'll see you next time. Goodbye.